Hey, let me join this voice call real quick and we'll get started. Here it is. Okay. Hello. Hey, can you hear me? Sable? Hello. Can you hear me? Sable. Anyone home in that brain, Sable? Hello?
Alright, let's see what happened. Okay, I'm trying to find this thing now. Like, I thought I had it. User settings.
Can I have it?
Maybe. Cause I don't want to be notified on here.
Hello?
Actually. Ah. Yeah, the red badge. That might be it. I think I found it. Oh, that made me feel a little better. Might be right here. Don't know if you can hear me, Lord, but I did not know you were in a VC this whole time.
You can't hear me, guys.
Oh, crazy. Yeah. Then I don't know what the full issue is. I can check something. Cause yeah, no, those are set correctly. Wouldn't be anything else. Like, I generally don't know what it could be. Clock. It's so weird. Can't be my issue. Go take your stuff. You dare try to blame this all on me. I know you're not doing that. I'm over here looking for the issue. It's not on me. What's room and Discord? That's what is it? Okay, I'm not hearing you still.
Testing.
That output. We'll keep this one. Okay,
Testing,
I still don't
testing.
hear you. I still don't hear you.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
This
I
guy.
mean, there is like an update ready. I'm gonna select that and just see what that'll do.
Oh boy. Him and his sable blunders. Come on, man.
Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Okay, so I don't know what it was. Apparently, it was a Discord update.
Because I
It
was
was
talking.
nothing I did.
Because I was consistently going, hello, sable, hello, hi.
So I don't know what the problem was.
I even used my soundboard on you. This one specifically.
Okay, so I don't know what the problem was because this was definitely a Discord issue. Because the only thing I quote unquote changed was like the output setting. And I changed it back to what it was originally at. I hit update. And now I hear you fine.
Weird.
So yeah, you could take that sable blunder and shove it in the beep. That's not on me.
How you like this soundboard? This brand new, spanking new one.
And what's that from? Oh wait, play it again. I want to see if I can guess it. All I'm hearing is yeah, yeah.
How are you hearing?
Yeah,
How are you hearing yeah out of the word dang it? From your own voice too.
wait, no, play it again. I have both headphones on. Play it. I do not say it like that. You slowed me down.
This is you saying dang it on 0.25 speed.
You know, maybe my dangs and yes sound alike. Okay, you ever think about that?
No, because both of those have completely different sounds.
I said mine. Like when I'm yelling at you, because normally when I say dang it, I'm normally yelling at you. But I also yell at you with a higher pitched voice to it. So like, I'm talking normal now, but if I were to yell at you with dang it, you're like, dang it!
This specifically was from the last Mario Party thing we did, and you were trying to get a certain number. You didn't get it.
Oh, is that petty reason for the dang it?
Yeah, you didn't get it, so then you just went,
Dang it! Yeah, I can see now that you told me where it's from. I can see it. Like I can visualize me saying it now. Out of curiosity, how long have you been on call?
how long's my stream been going for? 11 minutes?
When did I message you? Hold on. Okay, so 2 minutes before I missed, or 2 minutes after I said, "Are you okay?" Because I was waiting for you, man. I showed up on time. You showed up 11 minutes late.
Bite me.
All right. I'm not even gonna say what I want to say. But how was your short day?
Uneventful, so that equals a good day in my
What you
book.
mean? I was gonna say, a boring day is better than an irritating day. And you've had a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got home like 4 o'clock my time when normally on a Tuesday I get done work at 2.
Mm.
But a guy was on vacation, so instead of like me staying back at the warehouse, I went on the road and I took like I think maybe the second longest route. But hey, I got hours out of it. I also got out of the warehouse. So because like normally there's 2 of us that stay back, and I looked at the second guy. I was like, listen, I let you go on the road so many times. This time it's my turn to go on the road. Like, well, that's not fair. Like, you want to talk about fair? Let's trade weeks 1 week. I would love to see how you would do with my week. Like, well, what's your week like? Sure, it is the crappy route, warehouse, crappy route again, and a warehouse. And keep in mind, everyone hates staying back at the warehouse. I don't know why, they just hate it. So he looked at me, he's like, dude, your week sucks. Yeah, so I'm going on the road.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But I also went up, so I was like, listen, there's another guy taking a vacation the following week. So you can go on the road then. Like, I guess that's fair. Like, you want to talk about fair? Trade weeks.
Oh, do you have my stream open, by the way? Because I want your opinion on something.
I do. It's muted, but
Okay, I'm going to show you my new Raiders stream. Well, it's the same image, but I changed the text. I want your opinion on it. Okay. Let me know when you see that. Maybe. Hmm?
the capital R in Raiders, how there's like a thing of yellow in there.
Well, it's supposed to have a little thing of yellow in it.
But that's the only letter that has the yellow in it. Everything else did not have yellow.
No, that's because where you see the R in it, when I went to do the remove background thing, it took that with it.
Okay.
It doesn't bother me too much because it still fits the text theme.
Oh no, it still fits it, yes. I think the only other thing is like I saw, because I'm assuming that's Shadow in its, I'm gonna call the Chaos form.
It's super form.
Right. Super form, thank you. It looked a little blurry-ish, but I'm assuming that's what you're gonna go for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I also added new text to my starting screen. I'm planning on replacing my BRB screen text as well. I might replace all this text with like motion text, just because I feel like it would fit better than just static text.
Understandable.
Just looking into ways to improve myself.
Oh no, trust me, I get it.
I mean, I already improve it with new overlays, so that's taken care of. The songs I use are never gonna change because I'm not gonna go exploring the internet for things that could probably get copyrighted when I know this one is 100% safe.
Why don't you ever use the songs I made?
What?
Yeah, you know, the itsy bitsy.
Definitely not. Why would I use any of that?
What about my twinkle twinkle little star? Come on, that's a
No,
classic.
no thanks. I'll stick with my
Alright.
with what I have. I know it's 100%
Okay.
not copyright free because
Okay.
I have half the copyright documents to it.
Okay. Do you at least want my Wheels on Bus soundtrack?
Definitely not.
What?
If I need new music, I'll ask Chap.
You will use my classics? Those
Like
are great ones.
like I said, I'll ask Chap if I ever want to change a pace with my intro music.
Man. It's actually too bad. Like the songs I would like to have on here, I know for a fact are copyrighted, despite them being independent artists.
I mean, there's a song that I would love to have on mine because it 100% fits my theme. Like the song is called "All Hail Shadow," but I know it's 100% copyrighted. Not gonna touch that because
Oh,
the
oh,
people
God,
who
sorry.
the people who sing it, I know they're 100% gonna copyright the heck out of it.
What, Green Day? No, I'm
No.
kidding. I'm kidding. So when me and Rob were on our call yesterday,
hmm
I finally got a chance to ask him if he listened to like the song recommendations I gave him. He's like,
Yeah.
and he liked them. So I gave him a few more from like the same artist, and then I told him like there's keep forgetting to hit home. All right, I told him about there's one artist who's like the best way I can describe him is if Hollywood Undead and Linkin Park made a collabed artist. So if you like both those bands, this artist I know you'll like. And so I told Rob, he listened to like the two songs I remember top of my head. Like, I like this. So I was like, see, Rob, you were talking about, oh, the music out now is not good. These are the artists that are out now.
I mean, for me, I basically listen to artists that were out long ago because I do tend to agree with Rob.
Like I said, I gotta introduce you to some.
Like, there's not a like. It's not that there aren't any good ones. It's just there's not a lot of good ones.
I can introduce you to plenty. But again, because you're like a rock fan, right?
Rock, rap, metal. Uh,
Got plenty of. Okay,
not
the moment you said rap, I got
not
plenty of.
not
No,
into
no, mumble
country.
rap is not. I'm not doing mumble rap. I don't do that stuff.
I'm not into country music at all. Well, I wouldn't say at all. There's specific artists that I listen to here and there, like certain songs, and that's it. But otherwise, not
I
interested.
agree with that one. I agree with that one. You told me rock and rap. Like, I got plenty of songs for you.
Like, there's plenty of genres I can get into, but country is definitely one of those that doesn't hit it for me.
There's like just one artist who does hip hop, and he made like one or two country songs. They're not bad, but that's the closest to country I'll get.
Country music to me, I don't know what it is.
I think it's the slow pacing of it.
Yeah, I think it's just too soft for me. Like even like I'm gonna throw a shot here. Even pop music or idol music is better. Their pacing is better, more up
I agree.
tempo, and like pace is nice.
So
But
I'm actually
like
gonna go.
but
Good.
like I said, there are certain artists that are full on country singers that actually catch my interest enough for me to listen to some of their stuff.
Like there's one artist, and I want to know more about their music. Um, I think his name was like Jelly Roll, I think it is.
Yeah,
Can't
Jelly
remember
Roll,
her name.
Jelly Roll.
I want to get more into his music.
Like for me,
I think I'm gonna listen to his stuff tomorrow at work.
there's like the country artists that I can get into. Not all of their music, but some of it. You got your Blake Sheltons, you got your Jason Aldeans, um, you got your Toby Keith,
Hmm.
and I think that's
Um,
as far as the trees go.
Brad Paisley, but you're gonna tell me who, aren't you?
I've never heard of that name.
Okay, that's fair. He's also a country singer.
Like most country singers, if you're gonna name them, most likely I haven't heard of them because I don't listen.
Taylor Swift.
That one's that one I know, but I don't listen to any of her stuff.
Don't worry, I can sum it up. She broke up with a guy, and that's it.
Actually, you know what? Isn't there a song called "Shake It Off"? Is that by her?
Yep.
That's the only good song I've heard that I actually like. That's by her. But I would much
She had a few like early 2000s radio hits.
I would much prefer what's that girl's name? Is it Avril Lavigne?
Yes, I really.
Yeah, what the one who sings like Gator Boy and stuff.
I only know one Avril Lavigne. I can't even say her name. That artist.
That artist, yeah, that one
Yep.
with the complicated name apparently.
Complicated. That's the thing I'm thinking of. That's no. Ironically, that's what the song I know of hers.
And
It's got the name, so her best song is complicated.
then there's songs that you have no choice but to know because they're massively overplayed. Like
Hey, now you're an all-star.
that one I'd like voluntarily overplay because that one's good.
That's fair. But we will rock you.
I would definitely listen to that over and over.
I know we all know how to play it.
Any Freddie Mercury song is a banger. It's good.
But so I don't know if you know this artist or not. Akon.
Yes.
I saw this like interview podcast of him, right? And he said like in his early career that people were playing like his music as their ringtones, like the 5-second rings or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he was saying like, "Hey, how much money am I getting off of these if they're playing for 5 seconds?" And they looked at the contract and they said none. It says like, "Oh, okay." So when they renewed the contract, he started making his songs based around how people could take any part of the song as their 5-second thing.
Hmm.
So that's why he slows down his like lines to fit the 5-second threshold.
Smart.
So people could play any part of the song and still get paid for any part of his song.
Smart.
It is.
Very smart business decision.
It is. So now when you listen to an Akon song, it's like, dude, like the fact that he broke it down for ringtones.
Well, thankfully, you don't have to pay for ringtones anymore because you can just get them for free.
Right? Because like Akon found the exploit.
He's still getting paid for it, but you don't have to pay for the stuff to use it.
Yep. But I also saw this video on TikTok where people were like reacting to his song "Locked Away,"
Locked up.
where he was like, "Locked up." Thank you. I don't know why I said "Locked Away." That's like Maroon 5 or something. But when he's doing like the hook of Locked Up, the people are looking at it like, yeah, I think he's like 15 years old. Like, yeah, oh, he's gonna get out. He's gonna make it out with this song. And I'm just looking at it like, do y'all not know Akon? This song might have came out 15 years ago. Not 15 years old. But and Akon's a lot older than me. I felt old. Just hearing that.
I mean, as far as stuff that I have in my Spotify playlist, I mean, think about this for a second. You remember the Hex Girls from Scooby Doo?
Okay.
I have two of their
Take
songs.
the on that. That's okay, because I have like an adult crush on oh crap, what's her name?
Let me guess, you like Thorn, right?
I think that's who it is. The lead singer?
Yeah, that's Thorn.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, I don't blame you. She's the best one.
she is. But I feel like bro, why can't I remember these people's names?
But I haven't watched like the Scooby Doo and the
Just the Hex Girls, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
it's just Thorn and the Hex Girls.
I don't remember the other two's names. That's fair.
Okay.
They're completely irrelevant.
I feel like the blonde would have been my best friend. I feel like the other one would just hate me for life. Like me breathing is her bane, like bane to her existence. Like if I'm around, she just sighs like, "Great, he's here."
It's been a while since I've seen Scooby Doo and the Witch's Ghost.
I think their best performance was from Vampire Rock. I don't know if you remember that one or not.
The main spot I remember them is in that movie.
That's fair.
Don't really like the newer iterations of them.
Yeah.
If they could have kept the art style the same, then I would have no issue with it.
See, the problem is, we keep talking about the art style, but the art style is always going to keep changing because of the demographic they're going for.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, like 2000 Scooby-Doo was peak. They kept that art style for like what feels like a decade.
And then they moved on to like it was fine until what was it? Be Cool Scooby Doo, where the designs got very weird looking.
Where Fred had like pretzel sticks for legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where it got weird. Cause I'm like, that's not right.
Looks worse than like Total Drama Lindsay's legs.
It could have been.
Speaking of which, I did have. Sorry, God. Well, what I was gonna say is, speaking of Total Drama, this part has been bothering me recently, and I don't know why. So it's not even like a specific episode; it's like the whole plot. Let me just do this check so I don't get like the roar in my ear. And I'll go on this one. It's 32. Okay. So the basic of it is like two teams do a competition of some sort. The winning team is safe. The losing team has to vote someone off. To me, it makes more sense that the winning team votes someone off the losing team. Because we know the teams are going to merge at some point. Because only one person can win. So it doesn't make sense to me that, oh, you off someone from your own team. Because I feel like all the other competition shows, like in real life, like someone else votes out the losing team. They don't vote each other out.
I don't know. They must have based it off of one particular one that did it that way and just kind of went for it.
Cause like, sorry, that was a burp. But the closest like real life competition would probably be like Survivor. I think that's the closest thing, but still, I think the winners voted out the losing team member. Because I think that would change the whole elimination process.
I mean,
Except for
possibly.
like the first two. I think the first two would have still been the same. Because with Ezekiel saying the outlandish, out of pocket stuff he said that first episode, well, technically second, I think they still would have voted him out.
Fair enough, yeah.
And like Eva's rampage at the end, I think that would have gotten her eliminated too. But because I also think during that dodgeball episode, I think Cody would have been the one eliminated because of Cody's like trick shot he did. Because it would have been a tie between Cody and Owen, but I feel like they would have seen Owen as a non-threat, so Cody go bye-bye.
Just
But
very
thoughts on the
surprising how.
concept of it?
I mean, it was a concept. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have watched it.
You cut out.
I said if overall the concept, if I didn't like it, I wouldn't have watched it.
Discord. Okay, let's try that again. Overall, the concept.
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have watched the show.
No, like I'm saying, like the concept of the show is good. I'm just saying, like the way the eliminations were handled is probably the only thing I would have slightly changed. But still a great show. Like I still put in like the top 10 of childhood shows. What's a show you grew up watching but you don't like it?
Honestly, I don't remember a lot of the shows I watched growing up.
That's fair. Oh, I didn't tell you this. So I saw this video where it's like 6 shows, but 3 has to go type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the first one they played was All Grown Up, which is like the sequel of Rugrats.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, that's a maybe. I'll put that in the maybe pile. Because I did like that show. But then the second show was, and I never saw the show. I saw like an episode or 2. It was As Told by Ginger. I wasn't fond of it. It looked weird to me.
Hmm.
So I was like, that can go. Then it was Fairly Odd Parents. I was like, that has to stay. Then it was SpongeBob. So I was like, that has to stay too. Then Jimmy Neutron came on. I was like, that's a maybe. So it all came down to the 6th and final option, I saw Danny Phantom, and I immediately kept it. There was no hesitation. Goodbye, Jimmy. Goodbye, all grown up. Not a second thought came into that when I saw Danny Phantom.
I mean, there's also another show called My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Okay.
That would be placed in the maybe for me.
I'll tell you what I did not like about it, and it's a very niche thing. I didn't like the concept of Sheldon.
I mean, that
He was trying to
fawning over a robot girl.
hook up with a robot girl. That's the plot of Sheldon from My Life as a Teenage Robot. That's his whole story.
Yeah,
He tried to hook up with a robot.
this is
And
entire
also,
role.
how was the robot like the unpopular thing in school? The robot had missiles and could fly. You're gonna tell me that's not the popular kid?
I feel like there's also like this obscure show that probably nobody remembers. Is My Gym Partner is a Monkey.
I know that show.
I feel like it's
I
very
used to go
obscure.
to human school where everyone was the same, but now I go to an animal school because lion's my last name.
Yeah.
Come on.
I feel like that show's just like very obscure and not a lot of people remember it. But if you bring up like Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, everybody remembers that one.
The theme song with no lyrics.
I mean, it works.
It did.
I mean,
They even made a joke at themselves with the, wait, these are imaginary friends? Why, yes. But they're not invisible. I don't know if you know that one episode or not.
Probably.
Because it was like the episode of, like, this guy came to the house, like Foster's, and told Mr. Harriman about like this competition he was hosting on Simon Says. Winner wins like a lot of money or something stupid to that effect, right? So he goes to the Fosters to meet the imaginary friends. Like, wait, these are all imaginary friends? Why are they visible if they're imaginary? Beg your pardon. They shouldn't be invisible. Like, but these are not imaginary friends. I can't take this serious. And Mr. Aaron's like, well, we do have some invisible imaginary friends. Takes him to like the dining room. Like, here you go. Here's all our invisible ones. And Mr. Harriman leaves. Like a scene or two later, that same dude is like yelling at himself now. It's like, you are the rudest person I have ever had a conversation with.
Who's your favorite character in that show?
Favorite character.
Yeah, Wilt, Eduardo, Coco,
Duchess.
Luke.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Duchess.
I
I don't know. Honestly, that fits.
Screw you. Honestly, it might be Frankie. Hey, Justin. How was your day, Justin, on the road? Just so you know, Justin's my real friend. Like, friend in real life,
For a second there, I was about to be, oh, okay. Then I guess I'll just go.
I don't know. Oh, it downpoured on you, didn't? Yeah, it rained here. Oh, that's rough, buddy.
I hate the rain.
Yeah.
And saying that's rough, but it just makes me think of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah. It's like, my first girlfriend turned to the moon. That's rough, buddy. But going back to that Foster's episode, this is where the plot just gets dumber. Because, what was it? Someone finally was, like, winning in the Simon Says competition or whatever. But then someone called him out on some, like, nonsense. Like, wait a minute. But didn't you say the win? Or no, I think, like, no one won. So it's like, oh, better luck next time. Wait, but didn't you promise us a, like, consolation prize or something? It's like, yeah, about that. And ran away. And a different character came in and was like, what are you guys doing in my mansion? So everyone got locked up for, what's it called?
Trespassing.
Trespassing, yeah. Breaking and entering. That's what I'm thinking of. And Mac, sitting in a cell, is just sitting there like, I can't believe that guy pretended to be a billionaire in there to trick us. And like a random off-character person, it's like, I can't believe I wasted a year trying to learn Simon Says. Uh, well, Justin, maybe it won't rain tomorrow. Uh-huh. You're still hoping? New Jersey weather sucks.
I probably have to say my favorite character is probably is maybe I'd probably say Wilt.
I like Wilt's character in the movie because it goes over a lot more like lore behind him. But if I had to choose for the series, it probably would have to actually go to it would either be Eduardo or Frankie.
And Eduardo's a close second for me, and Coco falling third. Blue being dead last.
Blue, even though he's like a main character, he's comic relief. He's only there to try to be funny. Wait, that's me.
Well, way to put that into a perspective for yourself.
It is. I'm sometimes annoying. The things I say are not always funny. And I think I'm the main conversation of everything. I'm blue. I'm blue regard Q kazoo. Wait a minute, Mac created blue when he was 3. How'd you learn Q kazoo, Mac? Why'd you go with blue regard?
I don't know, the same way like they tried like this one episode. Oh, look, this is another one that Mac thought up. His name is Cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Pretty sure that's the joke they were going for.
Mm-hmm. It's like, we're brothers. And together don't. We're don't. We're blue cheese. Ugh. Trying to think of their show. There was so many good shows. Here. I mean, another show I did like was like the Jackie Chan Adventures. I don't know if you saw that one.
Yeah, saw that.
Well, did you like that one, or was it like one of those like mid shows?
I liked
Because
it.
it was okay.
Uncle was my favorite,
Oh yeah,
and Toru was my second favorite. Didn't like Jade.
absolutely not. Snot nosed brat.
She was just annoying majority of the time.
She was. She didn't even do anything to the story.
She was just there.
Yeah. Wait a minute. I'm Jade. No, I'm kidding.
I
More
used
so,
to
like,
like as a kid. I used to do Uncle's one more thing and smack somebody on the head,
one more thing.
and then just hit somebody on the head like he did.
Huh. I think Uncle should have been my uncle. What was another good one? Oh wait, I want to like Jackie Chan himself had like a few good like lines in that show because there was one episode there was like a demon in a coffin type of plot or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and it was only alert to sound, so you would have to hold your breath so it wouldn't sense you, and it would try to like absorb your soul or some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And the more souls it absorbed, the stronger it got. So at first, like Jackie didn't believe it. It's like, oh, that's ridiculous. And the demon's like running up to him. It's like, there's no way. Just instantly held his breath, and like the demon's just like looking around Jackie, not doing anything. However, the demon did eventually get like absorb more souls. So it got stronger. You got to see its eyes. And Jackie's holding his breath, seeing him again. And the demon just goes closer to him. I see you. You can see? You can talk? Like, well, yeah, the more souls I absorb, the stronger I get. So, what do you think would happen? I think I want to go watch that show now. Cause I just liked having, like, seeing those 12 like talisman powers. And some of it was just stupid. The power of the rat can make inanimate objects come to life. Like, that's dumb. But just another dumb fun fact. That show is the reason why I know what the 12 zodiac animals are that are supposed to be in Pokemon, or the fire type starters.
I checked that out. It did something and it made you like
It did something
learn.
intelligent. Yeah.
Oh,
Which is why I got upset about Skeledirge, because it was the one Pokemon that broke the cycle. Because they did 8. I pressed one too early. Nothing, okay. Because they did 8 correctly, so 9. So there's only 4 more left. And the 4 they were missing is snake, horse, ox, the other one, and sheep.
The other one is sheep.
Yep. Snake, horse, ox, and sheep. And let me tell you why that actually annoys me. Because they have those animals in Paldea. They gave us a fire Tauros. We have a Mareep. We had a Mudsdale. Granted, that's a donkey, but it's close enough to horse for this.
I was looking at stuff on my PlayStation and earlier this morning before I went to work. And I'm like,
Well,
I'm looking at the games you could pre-order, and a game that was originally Xbox exclusive, Years of War, is coming to PlayStation.
I'm sorry, I was looking at something else for a minute. I got distracted. So You were looking at Xbox and Gears of War.
PlayStation is getting what the formerly Xbox exclusive Gears of War game for $40. That's not
PlayStation,
bad. That's not bad.
PlayStation is like PlayStation is doing the work.
A game
But,
I never thought would come to PlayStation is coming.
well, there you go. Now Xbox is on as it. But going back to that Paldea thing, like we have Marie, we have like fire type Tauros, we have Mudsdale, and then we have a Seviper in Paldea. So we could have had the fire type of any of those as a starter. They broke the tradition. It was the one thing I liked about the fire starters. And then Skeledirge happened. And that's why I don't like Skeledirge. Like, listen, I like Incineroar and or Spore Bunnies, like Cinderace, way better than Skeledirge. For the simple reason they stuck to the system. For the pattern or whatever. So mad. Like, you gave me a crocodile. Should have given me an ox. I would have taken the ox. One of my issues with Scarlet Violet is that.
Really?
One of many.
I don't have really any
Good things to
issues.
say about the game.
I have no issues because I've never experienced any issues besides Lag Lake and Lag Tree Thicket. Otherwise, I haven't really had any
The way
issues.
to evolve Gimmighoul?
Evolutions, stupid evolutionary methods, that doesn't count.
Bro, they've been doing like the dumb evolution methods since like X and Y. Like, you gotta hold your system upside down. Like, that's stupid. What's the one they did in Sun and Moon? There had to be something dumb. Maybe they didn't. But, oh, you gotta go under a rock to evolve this thing after taking 49 HP hit points. It's like, who thought of this? And collect 999 coins.
That one I still haven't done and probably will not do.
I don't blame you. But what about your shiny Gimmighoul?
That I don't have.
That's different. Oh yeah, Lord, did you ever get a chance to like play back any of my recent streams since I did the setup?
That what?
Have you ever had a chance to play back my stream since my like PC setup?
No.
Because apparently the quality looks a lot better.
Well, actually, yes. I think didn't you stream like the other day on it?
I did, but I figured you were lurking. So you're more so listening like than you were watching.
Well, a mixture of the.
So I think that it was at work.
Yeah, a mixture of the three. So.
Yeah, so I feel like you weren't like seeing the quality, you were just listening to it. So apparently I do sound a lot clearer on here.
Yeah.
So it really was just my laptop. Which I still use to make thumbnails with.
I gotta have.
I am actually working on a
some
new
use for
thumbnail
it.
right now. Listen, it's still taking part in streamer activities.
Is it
There's
now?
nothing there's nothing physically wrong with it. It just isn't strong performance.
That's an understatement.
No, that's an accurate statement.
No, it's an
I can actually
understatement.
close. So when I can close the video editing. Don't want that. When I showed Rob the what was it, the total drama race spawn thing we were talking about doing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yeah, I'm just waiting on like Lord to tell me what Pokemon he wants to use before the thumbnail is completed. Because the only thing I would have to do is like put a Gliscor over the Gligar. Because problem is like I already saved the thumbnail after I found out I would have to make it a Gliscor first before I transfer it over. But the only thing. I also want to tell you something that ironically happened when I was making the eggs. They were all male. So I didn't know if you wanted to do like all female, a boys versus girl thing. Again, you don't have to. I just thought it was funny that all of them were male first try.
Like, I haven't even thought of any of the Pokemon to use for that because it's not close enough to what we're doing right now.
That's true. Well, this itself is going to take a while.
Yeah, what we're doing at current is going to take quite a bit.
Because like, where are we at in the verses? I think we got to go to.
The last gym I beat was.
I think it was like the Ice Rock one.
I think I beat Opal last time.
That's what it was. Opal. We're heading to that rock gym.
And surprisingly enough, my change of team every single time isn't holding me back any. Still kind of progressing as normal.
That's also because like the ones you found, I think you found at higher levels, so like they're already close to on par. I think my
Maybe.
thing, I just got to focus on just raising one team now. Because I think that's what's holding me back, is like switching the Pokemon out. Even though I don't have to. I'm just catching as I go. But yesterday I recorded 4 videos.
That's quite a lot.
It is. Then next Monday I'm gonna be for that Story of Terra series I have. I'm doing hour-long specials for some of them. So next Monday is gonna be 2 hours worth of recording. Possibly 3, depending on how like the Metronome Monday one goes. And the main reason why I'm doing like hour-long specials is to make up for like the fact I didn't have any videos posted over the weekend. Because I never had a chance to actually sit down and record.
It's thundering outside, which means rain is coming. I hate that in its entirety.
But it's always hot there, so that means rain's gonna cool it down.
No, it means rain's gonna be getting hotter.
No, it's gonna be a nice cool rain.
Glad you know how weather doesn't work.
Yeah, no, zodiac signs work as far as animals.
And that's helpful. How?
Nothing, but I know a lot about Pokemon, so just use Rain Dance and Tailwind.
This guy.
If it makes you feel better, when I went to go hit X to close the game, I hit the home button to put me back in the game to listen to the roar. I was laughing too much when you said, this guy. Well, it's not like I'm saying use Hurricane. That'd be horrible.
Yeah, that would be. Especially since it is hurricane season where I live.
I thought, no, this is gonna be telling you how dumb I am. You're not a coastline, so how does
Pre-
hurricane season affect you?
I'm pretty close to it.
Okay, I gotta look at a map. Because
Yeah, you do.
I do.
We're not that far from the ocean.
Boring. But like, I thought you were there's like 2 states before you, or yeah,
No.
2 states before you that get to it. Hold on. I want to say map images. Let's find yours. Oh no, you are. I mean, parties on a coastline. I know your entire thing's on a coastline. Okay. Oh,
Yep.
damn. Okay. I want you to know I had the right area, but my brain had Arkansas
What?
and your state mixed up.
That's a blunder in itself.
I'm bad at geography.
Not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
Not a
I had the
good
right area.
excuse.
I didn't say it was a good one. That's just. You thought Louisiana and Arkansas were in the opposite of each other. I thought they weren't. I had the right area. I thought there was like a whole state before Louisiana.
There's still several states that surround it, but
No. Yeah, okay, well, fingers crossed that you survived this hurricane season. I got a great idea. I just thought of this.
not going to Jersey.
That's not what I was going to say, because I'm a coastline, so, like... so that's out of the question. But this is a great idea. It's just going to cost, like, $60 million to pull off, but...
Well, then it's definitely out of the question. I don't have that.
I didn't say it was for you. I said this is like a world thing. It's a government idea, right?
Uh-huh.
What if during hurricane season, we just put a dome around the country?
You think that would actually work?
Well, yeah, it'd have to be like a hurricane-proof dome. It's like you can't be near the ocean. It would cut off access to the beach. It would only be around the borders,
Right.
like the border from land to ocean. See what I mean? It would cost a lot of money to do it, but it could be done. Or you could follow the other idea that you suggested.
Which I would not do that. I'm not going to.
Why not? We don't have hurricanes.
I'm not going to the shores of Jersey. Okay.
You don't live near the shores of Jersey. The closest shore is like an hour away. It's not even a good shore.
A shore is a
And no,
shore.
it's not Jersey Shore.
Look, here's the thing. A shore in Jersey is still technically Jersey Shore. Because it's a shore and it's part of Jersey.
I have a tree falls in your backyard.
You know I'm right.
No, fine. It's not near the infamous Jersey Shore.
Oh boy.
Now you're about to get Sable to rage. You're about to get Sable to swear, and this would be your fault. Wait, is this what Sable's like to Lumion? I think I might owe her an apology.
Just give you a little taste of your own medicine there, buddy boy.
Did you just call me pretty boy?
Buddy boy, not pretty boy.
Buddy boy. I was
Buddy.
gonna say something creative. He called me a buddy.
That made me regret it.
Too late. We're buddies. Yeah. Oh yeah, when I was talking to I think it was when I was talking to Rob yesterday, because I was talking about like Switch 2.
Uh-huh.
It's like I still don't understand mouse control. It makes no sense to me. And Rob was telling me like, yeah, there's not really any games that really have it. It's like, yeah, there's gonna be one. And I call it handicap basketball. I don't know if you remember seeing that trailer.
No, I do not.
Yeah. But yeah, you don't have to listen to it, so you can watch the video you did. Now I'm gonna look for this. That's going on. Switch 2. Because the official name, it's like Dragon Eye. It's what they call it.
Hmm.
I'm going to link. I'm going to Discord. Again, watch this. Again, you can watch it. I don't like that. Handicap basketball is what I'm calling it. Before you even try to say someone faked that one, that was shown during like the Switch 2 Direct. So that's from the official source.
I wasn't going to say anything, but okay.
Just saying before you even, because I looked, I was like, I'm being punked. Like someone's messing with me, right?
Okay.
Like, I just want to be in a meeting room when they're coming up with these games.
I'd rather not.
I want to see what their reasoning behind this game was.
Don't think they had a reason. They just made a game and like, yep, somebody's gonna buy this.
No, because someone just fully judged y'all making it, but they didn't buy it. You also gave him no reason to buy a Switch 2 to begin with, but that's a different issue. I want you to know it will be funny to me if, like, my family tries to surprise me with a Switch 2 for Christmas. That will be funny to me. But, cause then that saved me $500.
It'd be funny if one of us gets this shiny during this stream. The other one, like, just the next stream is like one person's doing one thing and the other person's doing something completely different.
Oh, we already talked about that. VAs. God, I put a band-aid where my scab was. I wanted to go scratch my leg, and I was like, when did I put a band-aid here? Okay. Oh, yeah. So like, the entire time when you were on a call and I didn't hear you, how many times was I cutting you off from talking?
Probably every time. Like, I kept calling to you and saying your name, and like you would not respond. You just kept mumbling to yourself.
Okay, so I wasn't actually saying things. I was just like, oh, guess I'm doing this.
Yeah, basically that, but at a much lower tone.
Was I saying actual words, or was I doing one of my typical, like...
Like I said, you were mumbling.
Gotcha, so it's probably like the...
Probably. I need going.
Listen, after the third time, if I don't respond to someone, it's because I don't hear you.
I just assumed you forgot Discord was there.
No, because if you were saying something to me, then I would have said something back. If I heard you.
If.
Yeah. I stood up to throw something out and I threw it, so when I sat down, I just to sit down. Listen, I'm that old to where I make grunting sounds, just sit down or get up. It sucks that I'm that old, but here I am. Alright, we did our hour and a half. Time to end.
Yeah, as if.
Look, we're at the halfway mark.
Just because you've been doing halfway streams lately doesn't mean I'm going to.
Okay, first off, that was a one-time thing.
Really?
And that was because...
Should I go back to your other ones that only lasted about an hour?
You hear me out before you get on me. The only times I've ever ended stream was when I was having too much technical difficulties to handle a stream. And that latest one you're talking about, I kept getting like a sound going into my headphones, where it was like a static sound. Like a static, what's the word? Not a spark, what am I thinking of?
Like electricity?
Shut up. No, it wasn't that. It was like, it kept making like a crackle sound.
Mm.
Like, it kept crackling on me. So like, the game audio cut out, that crackling sound came on, and the game audio slowly came back, and another crackle came. Which apparently, OBS said it was catching it. But when I played back my own stream through mobile, it was not. I was like, I guess I can tolerate it. I could not. I could not. Because it wasn't like you could time it. It was randomly. So I was like, it was more annoying. Now, granted, I probably could have just muted my headset so I didn't have to listen to it at all. But I went through that small period of not listening to game music. I'm not going back to that. Especially if I got me a new PC and everything, like, I'm not settling. Yeah, the other ones was more of like lag issue or like frame drops or stuff that I could not fix. I was like, okay, I can't make this stream enjoyable, so I'm done. And hey, at least I know when to call it quits. I know it's not going to be entertaining. It's best to just call it a night, fix the issue later. Before you came in, I think I was even talking about like, oh yeah, I could get a Coliseum on here, an XD Gale of Darkness, provided they run smoothly enough. But it's like, oh, gonna have some fun with that. What games do you recommend on Steam?
I've only played a few on Steam. I haven't played a lot.
Okay, fine. Which ones do you play? Besides
Palworld. Palworld's one of them.
I know. Well, what are the other ones?
Palworld, Among Us. Those are two of them that well, Among Us I barely play now.
I was gonna say I don't really see much Among Us content for us to do with that.
I don't really touch it all that much.
Yeah.
I think I only played like 3 games, and that's pretty much the main 2 I would have touched.
Okay. I know you were talking about getting a repo.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking about getting that one also. I'm also gonna try to get the Halo set.
That I'm not gonna touch.
You're not going to?
Not at the price it's going for, so no.
Wait, what price is it at now for you?
I think it's like $40 or something. I'm not paying for that much for that.
You do know that it's like $40 for 5 games, right? Or wear that part, right?
You realize that when we got it for cheaper, right?
Yeah, didn't someone buy it for her?
Still,
It's yeah, so it still costs it the same. It's just whether she bought it or not. So wait, let me understand this. You're not gonna get 5 games for $40, but you paid $100 for Pokemon Scarlet with DLC. Or sorry, Pokemon Violet, or whichever one you have.
that's not irrelevant.
That's not irrelevant. You're right, it's not irrelevant. It's the same issue. So you don't want to pay for 5 completed games for 40, but you'll pay for whatever Scarlet and Violet are with DLC.
Again, I got comment on that.
So what's the real issue?
The fact that I don't want to do it. Simple as that. Yeah, shut up.
Yeah, but like, see, here's the thing about Sable. Sable never shuts up. Shuts up. He'll never do that. If you tell him to stop poking the bear, he's going to jab the bear. We know this.
And also, here's another thing. I'm not into Halo at all.
That's all you have to say. You're talking about the price. You just said, I'm not into Halo. We could have dropped it there.
Look,
The closest follow-up would have just been, okay,
you
just out of
also
curiosity, what is it about it that you don't like it? Just for a conversation piece. That's all it would have been.
here's another thing. You could have made a specific question about the game, but you did not.
Yeah, the question was, why did you not want it? That was my question. You don't want to talk about the price of the game.
Well, a price would be part of it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but when now if you were going to tell me like $80 when the game is like 40, then I'd be like, you know what, that's fair. I would
Besides,
have respected that. But
also when I get paid, I'm going to pre-order my Pokemon Legends CA.
smart. Now, here's the thing. Because I'm assuming you're doing a pre-order for physical, right?
Maybe.
This. So wait, you could pre-order digital?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is gonna be like the layman in me, but what's the purpose of pre-ordering digital if it's digital?
Well, here's the thing. If it's physical, you can lose that. If it's digital, it's always there. You can't lose it. There.
Okay, that's not what my question is. My question is, what's the point in pre-ordering a digital copy?
So you can make sure you have it in case other things require you to purchase something, like bills and such.
So it's just pre-ordering so you have it by release. Okay.
Duh.
No, no, no. Listen, pre-ordering a physical copy makes sense to me because of like shipments and stuff, like supply chains and whatnot. Like that makes sense to me. But if it's digital, I don't see the purpose in the pre-order because if it's digital, it's always going to be there. So it's more so for that's what I'm thinking of. Oh god, if it's dyslexia, you know the word. So basically, just make sure you have it regardless
Yeah.
before like
And also the
unexpected expenses.
game store around me, I think it's closing down. So
Stuff like that makes sense. But well, getting a digital for that case makes sense. But the pre-ordering a digital did not make sense until just now. That's all.
depending on how soon it's closing down, I might go get the physical copy.
Much as I would love this physical copy, I'm not taking my chance with the game like I did with Legends Arceus. So I might just get digital. And that'll be like my first ever digital game. Actually, I take it back. Technically, it would be my second. Because my first ever was like Mario Kart for the DS. Because it was one of those ones where it came with it.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, like I've always had a physical copy of everything. I just like physical copies. Ooh, wait, what day does it come out again? The 16th?
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at a calendar real quick.
Like literally the day after.
I know the month.
Like literally the day after my birthday. So.
Yeah, I'll be at work, so I don't think I'll have a game. I might just have to do digital that day. Okay. It just kind of upset me because I like having a physical copy. Oh, well. You know what's even crazier with this monitor?
Hmm.
I think the game screen I'm seeing is as big as my entire laptop screen.
That's crazy.
It might be crazier if I think it's actually bigger. So we're gonna be doing this for like 3 years.
At this point, maybe.
Or just do soft resets and just wonder if like there's no such thing as a shiny of it.
I mean, that's the way I feel with Arceus.
Yeah, that's not feeling about this thing. I think we only did it for like 4 weeks. What's a Pokemon you wish was better? Like either typing, stats, aesthetics, anything.
I can tell you a Pokemon I wish that didn't exist. I can tell you that.
I didn't say that. I said what Pokemon you wish was better.
About a Jigglypuff. It's kind of horrible.
What would you change about Jigglypuff?
How about making it not so easy to knock out? You can't really take a hit. I think it's somewhat usable.
It is usable.
Yeah,
Same Dream Eater, baby. Like that's a powerful combo.
usable as a kickball.
And with that logic, they need to make Blissey better, because like Blissey loses to like tackle.
I mean, there's a lot of Pokemon that could use a buff.
Mm-hmm. Like Seaking. It's just a bad Pokemon altogether.
King Goldeen, both very forgettable. I mean, what do you think Misty
And
mostly?
ultimately useless.
I mean, why do you think Misty mostly used to Staryu? Didn't really send out a Goldeen very much.
That's because in anime, Goldeen just flopped around. It didn't like swim in the air like it does in the game.
Video game logic.
Yeah. Let's talk about video game logic. Like you could be battling on a mountain and you use dive.
I mean, that same logic, you could be in the underground and there's no water and still use dive, and there'll magically be water to go into.
Mm-hmm. What I'm really gonna like is if I can get Coliseum to work on like this PC, then I don't know what the proper term would be to use, because I know we try to avoid saying certain words on your channel.
Hmm.
But it's like this gym of mine, the
The hidden copies.
hidden copies. Cool. Okay, so that's the proper term we'll use. The hidden copies. Like so many hidden copies. Like I would have so much more content to use.
I feel like saying hidden copies is a good way to disguise something.
Mm-hmm. Let's say I couldn't think of like the proper terminology to say. Because again, I respect your channel enough to not say the actual words. Now, if you are not streaming, I would say the words indefinitely.
Yeah, because I'm not streaming.
Exactly. And I don't care about that. I shouldn't say that. I was about to say I don't care about my channel like that, but that's not what I mean. Because I look at this like the worst they're going to do, shut me down, and I start over again. But I promise you, if I start over again, I'm going to be variety. Can promise you that. Like if I have to start over, we're not doing Pokemon on the channel. We will go with a name change. 'Cause I already have the name change. It's they're just gonna be Sable plays. Simple. Like I already have a backup plan in case things go sideways here.
I don't think I'd have a backup plan if something happened to this one. This has been my
Well, you
thing.
don't want to be
This is
Shadow's savior?
what the hell is that lame name?
Shadow Prime?
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't trust you with any naming for my stuff. Not with names like that.
Almighty Shadow. Fine, Shadow the Gaming Hog.
You can stop now. While you're ahead.
Sir, I'm nowhere close to ahead. I'm trying to keep the shadow in the name. So we're not trying to call you like a different name altogether. So I'm not giving you mine. I'm not giving you Shadow Plays. Like, that's dumb. Not gonna like piggyback off me. Shadow Games.
That's decent
That's
enough.
good.
That's decent
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, there, is that my like redemption of all the other band names?
Yeah, a slight redemption. Slight.
Yeah. And your profile picture could be like Shadow holding Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Okay, we were good, and now we're back to square one.
What about with the dual disc instead?
Different.
What about Shadow with Yugi's hair?
Like I said, you could stop now.
Yeah, but remember what I told you about Sable? Like, if you tell him not to poke the bear, he's gonna jab it. I want you to know, my brain's still thinking of dumb names to say, but I don't know if you're actually getting annoyed with the dumb names I'm saying. There's definitely a lot of answers in my head. Just none of them are good.
I can definitely, without even thinking about it, agree to that.
Come on, Lord of the Shadow Games. So you keep the Lord and the Shadow, and you get Shadow Games in it.
No,
That way no one gets confused when we call you Lord or Shadow. Eh?
I'm good.
Dang. Okay, at least that one was kind of creative. And so it was redemption worthy, just creative. So you're off tomorrow and Friday, right?
Yep.
Oh, apparently. So I found out Lumion was still awake, like relatively. I wouldn't say early this morning, but early enough to where I know she should have been asleep.
Mm-hmm.
It was like 9 o'clock my time, I saw that she was still on Discord. And I was like, you need to go to sleep. Like, how do you know I wasn't? Discord told me. How do you know Discord's telling you the truth? So what, you telling me you're sleep texting now? And I think it got to a point I was like, you are such a bat brain. It was wrote it down and message. I don't like IDK. What does that mean? It's like, just know it's not a compliment. You have to know. It's like I kind of figured that much. So yeah, now that's my new like insult to Lumia. Just saying she's such a bat brain. It has no meaning whatsoever, but it definitely sounds like it should. regigigas show up.
It'll show up
Come on.
exactly when it needs to be.
Exactly. Come on, please. Right now. Of course not. Oh, this makes it too easy on me.
I shall be right back.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
When you walked away, I left you a very important message.
Huh?
Yeah, as soon as I saw the BRB screen up on your stream, I left you an important message on your stream. Verbally. So you're just gonna play it back.
I won't be able to hear you on my stream.
Oh, I was muted too?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to play my stream back then.
Maybe I just won't. I don't know what you said,
Well, there's only one way to find out.
and I don't know if it was appropriate.
Okay, let me ask this question. Do you think I would purposely say something inappropriate on your stream if I thought I was still being heard?
Maybe.
Why do you think so low of me? All the times I cursed on your channel, like 95% of them, was accident. The 5% was I didn't know that word was a curse word on your channel.
He's gonna make me go to your channel and rewind your stuff.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to pick a picture for that thumbnail, so I'm gonna have to find something in the game and get a picture of that. Hey Lord, do you think they're gonna put like an online feature in ZA? Or probably not.
Maybe, maybe not. I have no idea.
So I was gonna say like, if there is, because you and I both are doing like recordings of it. If like every now and again, me and you just hop on call and record together. As an idea, again, we have different schedules for things, so. Because I thought about that the other day, but I wasn't sure if you'd be down for it or not.
I mean, if it does have an online feature and whatever, I don't see a problem with it. As long as we can get our schedules to line up.
Right. In Game Freak, when we say an online feature, we're not talking about trading to each other. It's just dumb. If you call that a feature, it's like your online standard, not a feature.
You have 501, welcome in.
I heard something in your background.
You did not.
No, I definitely did. Unless you're just gaslighting me to tell me to ignore it. This sound definitely came from my headphones. Came from you. Hey, I didn't even ask you. What did you think of that basketball game for Switch 2?
I think it's.
I know what I mean. Like, there's no way they made this game.
Also, I was rewinding your stream and found nothing, so whatever you said, couldn't find it.
Did you go back to when, it was right as soon as you left. Because I can actually remember it was about 20 minutes ago. So it was like 7:57 when you said it. Or when I said it, 7:57 or 7:58. My time, and it's now 8:16. So I started off by saying, all right, now that he's not here,
Okay, glad that you don't like me. Kidding.
You definitely heard a different thing.
I thought I was kidding. Look at
Yeah,
listen to that nice thing he said. Look at that.
yeah. Well, I can say nice thing. It's just more entertaining to say the not nice ones. I know it definitely got caught on my end.
Yeah. But so, like when I do BRBs or ending screens, I usually mute, like deafen. That way, because for some reason voices still pick up within the BRBs or the ending screens.
Wait, is that ever since when you did the BRB and I said the swear words thinking you were ending, so I was allowed to.
I just mute on instinct, like when I
Because of that. It was one bad time.
I just mute. I just do it naturally now.
Guys, I gave Lord trauma. That's what I just heard. I do it on instinct now ever since. Oh, curiosity. Because now I still like squirm around in the chair, just get
No,
comfortable at night.
no squeaks. I don't hear it. I already know where you're going with
Ooh,
that.
awesome. Which means if you don't hear it, they don't hear it. Because I know you don't hear the fan going on in the background, so that's also good.
Yeah, I don't hear that.
And I said the only thing that sucks is when I have to mute. Because keep in mind how like my setup is, or my screen layout, whatever you want to call it. All I have is the YouTube chat and my game screen, but Discord's minimized. I don't have a mute button on my mic.
Hmm.
So for me to mute, I would have to open up the Discord
Actually,
or like pull it back
no.
out and then hit the mic button.
You wouldn't have to. Because once you hover over the icon, you'll see all your options at the bottom. For leaving the Discord, to deafening yourself, muting yourself, and even turning on
Yeah, I
your
gotta show you.
camera.
Alright, yeah, I gotta take a picture of this. Alright, well, because you'll understand what I'm saying in a second. Okay, just go. So this is how my screen is right now. Like Discord's literally minimized. So for me to get to that button, I would have to unminimize it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, once again, what I'm saying is like on your taskbar at the bottom, where you see all your icons.
Okay.
If you hover over Discord,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, so you don't have to bring
Okay,
it back up. You just
okay.
do it like that.
Okay. Finds the. Yeah, I guess. Okay. So what if I just have the mouse like next to it? I could just. Boop, boop.
Yeah.
Oh. Boop. And then
I
boop.
taught you something new.
Okay. You did. Listen, that's in the same realm of like if you hold down the 0 button on like your phone, it changes it to degree. I don't know if you ever knew that.
Yeah.
Well, I taught the world something new at least.
Well, I wouldn't say the world, but maybe some people in it.
No, because I've met quite a few people who did not know that. Well, they don't teach you that. I think it's like you accidentally just hold it down by accident and you find out. Like, how did you know about it?
Just messing around with my phone.
Yeah, see, messing around. Come on, regigigas. Look me up. Please. You're a stupid Titan anyway. I did all that work for you. All my friends are bullying me. What? I didn't deserve any of this crap. After I said such sweet things. Is it too late to take it back?
Yeah, I feel like this regigigas is not gonna happen today.
I mean, we got another 30 minutes to go. They're actually gonna, like, kind of laugh at this. So when I woke up to get ready for work, I looked. For some reason, the first thing I do, I don't even look at my phone notifications. I just go right to Discord. Just see if there's any messages or whatever. And the first thing I saw was in Star server. I saw Star. I was like, wait a minute. It's like 5 o'clock my time. I think it was like 5:30 or something. So I hit join call, but I hit mute because it's Discord mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone's like, "Oh, hey, Sable, how's it going?" And I want you to know, I think my first statement was like, "Why are you up?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm about to go to bed soon." That was the main reason I came here for. Because, like, Star was wondering why I was up, and Ghost Chris was in the call. He's like, "I think when he's, like, up this early, I think he's going to work." I am going to work. Star, go to bed. I'm going. Good. And then I left. Because I couldn't message when I was about to drive. Like, that's reckless. Not smart.
Well, you'll be happy to know I have been sleeping much better than what I had the last time I fell asleep in call.
You fell asleep on a call again?
No.
Okay. You ended that by saying since the last time I fell asleep on a call.
Yeah, since the last time, meaning the last time.
Well, I thought you were saying you fell asleep on a call again, but you got good sleep out of it.
No.
That was my interpretation.
I mean, on a call with
Can you
me,
see where that logic was?
well, I was at the call with me, Ghost Chris, and Starry yesterday. Like, I was like, when I was ready to,
Uh,
when I was ready to go, I was like, I was too tired, so I just typed, "I'm gonna head out," and then I left.
I'm so proud of you. You didn't fall asleep on call. Huh.
I've only probably slept like 2 or 3 times.
Maybe 4.
No, that's stretching it.
That's why I said maybe.
Things
I
happen.
know of a definite 2.
Like I said, things happen.
Yeah. It's not gonna stop me from talking crap about you doing it.
Well, I can just
Like,
not
what was
acknowledge.
it?
I can just not acknowledge you talking about it.
I mean, you could, and I'd just be sitting here talking to myself, basically,
Yep.
and thinking like like, guys, I think I upset my friend. He's not talking to me, but it says he's on the call. So either he's muted without the muted icon, or he's actually mad at me and he doesn't want to leave the call to make a big scene out of it. He's probably not gonna make a big scene out of it, but when we end the call, then he's gonna tell me off. Want to know, for no reason, I like doing that jokes like, alright guys, we're gonna end streams, that way such and such can yell at me about all the bad things I did on stream today. Like, yeah, such and such always curses me out when we end stream. Like, listen here, you little bit.
Speaking of Star, he and someone else are in a call together right now.
Research time.
Research time. Let's go. I piqued his curiosity by saying that and not giving out the second
I hate you so much. Because you could have just said the second name. I leaned back and opened up the Discord on my laptop to look at that. Man. Just know, you're a special type of hole for that. And also, I just want you to know, that is the one censorship that'll never make sense to me. So, because you know what word I'm trying to say.
Yeah, well, you're a special good dummy, not
Yeah,
to.
but for some reason, like on TV, for that word, they only bleep out hole, but they let you say the first 3 letters. So with that logic, I can say
Nope.
that Lord is an amazing streamer.
But honestly, you should have known that it was one of the 2 people or 2 or 3 people he normally is in there with.
It could have been anyone.
It could have, but it wasn't.
So I can't assume, especially if I say he's in a call with someone. Like, you put a lot of emphasis on that someone. I had to figure out who someone was, and you gotta say their name. The fact you didn't. Maybe think it was supposed to be meant to be a mystery, so I was like, I gotta do research. This is why doing research is a waste of time, people. This is what I mean when you just drop out of school for stuff like that.
Bad advice. Bad advice.
You made me do research on something that did not need to be researched.
Correction. I didn't make you do anything. You did that on your own.
You hinted at me doing research that was not needed. You know you piqued my curiosity with mysteries. I want you to know, I want to go into a call with them probably later and be like, Lord took advantage of me.
That's a weird thing to say.
I know, that's why it's a great opening line. You get the reader's attention in the opening line. Didn't you learn that in English class?
You think I paid attention? Or just come on.
And you're the one telling people to stay in school when you didn't pay attention. I paid attention, and I'm telling people to drop out.
I paid attention to what needed to be paid attention to, not some weird phrase.
It wasn't a phrase, it was paragraph structures. Essay structure. You know the thing, you're right. Every single year.
We didn't have
Essays?
No, we didn't have those.
What school did you go to?
At school. Simple as that.
Did your school have windows?
Yeah.
Okay, because at this point I don't know anymore. Did they have a cafeteria?
Yeah.
A gymnasium?
Yeah.
Okay. Were the rooms padded?
No.
No. See, that one I would have believed it, yeah. What school did you go to that didn't have essays?
Schools that are
I
apparently
can't
not
remember that.
schools that are apparently not where you're at. Yo, Ghost Chris, welcome in. How's it
Yes,
going?
Chris. What's up? I'm learning that Lord went to a cruddy school. How do you
Just
have an English class but you don't do essays? What sense does that make?
just because the one you went to had it doesn't mean the one I went to had
What
to
did
have
you
it.
do in English class?
Things that people normally learn in English class. Wow.
What did you learn? What did you do in English class? Maybe
Schoolwork.
3 things. Maybe 3 specific things that only apply to English class.
No.
Did you ever have an English class?
I'm gonna ignore you now.
I don't know anymore.
I'm doing good,
Everything I
Ghost
knew
Chris.
about school just went out the window.
Table over here is having a crash out, so I'm gonna add that to a crash out counter later.
Go for it. Yeah, entitled that Sable learned Lord goes to crappy schools.
I'm gonna ignore that too.
There's no other way. Just name me one thing you did in English class that's specific to English class only. I don't want to hear this. We did schoolwork. We did work. We showed up on time. Like, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear one thing you did in English class.
Well, you're not gonna hear, because I'm not gonna say.
Just one. That's all I need. What did you do in English class that was so important? Name one important thing you did in English class. Because you're saying it's not essays. It's the only thing I know about English class. You read books and you do essays. You did read books in English class, right?
I'm moving on.
What English class did you take? You should play Ghost Chris, that new sound effect of yours.
Oh yeah, I don't think he was there. What? No, he was there for it. He already knows.
Huh. Did you hear the finishing product of it?
Yeah, he was there for it.
Okay, well then Ghost Chris, let me tell you what I heard. I heard, yeah. Yeah, I still hear yeah. But
Get your hearing
now you
checked.
told me what it was. It's like I hear it.
Because it clearly says "dang it."
You're saying clearly because it's my crash out. Dang it! We know what my crash out. Dang it! Sound like. I don't do crash out to go. Yeah. That's not a thing.
People need hearing aids. JK.
He does. That's never been disputed.
I mean, listen
No one
again.
argued the opposite.
Listen closely this time.
That time I heard it deep.
The fact that it's clear as day, but you can't hear it.
I was telling you, my hearing sucks.
Like that one Donkey Kong thing I had. Do I still have that? I might bring it up here and put it back in.
The only Donkey Kong like sound bite or soundboard I know is like, oh banana.
No, that's not the one I was thinking of.
Well, that's the only one I know. That's what I said. What goes, Chris? How are you doing?
Got it. Yeah.
Got what?
This.
Milk.
Well, what you just said leads right into this. Didn't laugh. Not funny.
That's from Donkey Kong?
It's a thing, so I made from it.
Huh.
It did cut off, so because I didn't get it completely there. I'll delete it and bring it back again. I'm complete.
Hey, listen, sometimes I say some funny things.
Sure.
You do. I just can't think of one because I said a lot of funny things before. It's just you guys aren't on my level of comedy. It's just that simple.
There we go. Got it. Now it's complete this time. Mostly chilling, he says.
Nice, nice.
There you go.
To this day, I still don't hear the didn't laugh.
Yeah, I think Ghost Chris is right. You need hearing aids. Just kidding.
And I think Ghost Chris is right too.
That he's just kidding? Yeah.
No, I need hearing aids.
I'll play it again for you. I hear it clear as day.
I'm hearing digger something. I don't hear didn't. I hear digger.
I have to find the actual video and show it to you.
Probably.
Because some people think is maybe they have to read the words on it as it plays for them to hear it. And then
Well,
once
because like my other thing, like you're telling me what it says, but like I just don't hear it. I hear the not funny. Digger. Out. I don't know what the other word is. I don't know what that other word sounds like, but it does not say laugh.
it does say laugh. I'm hearing it. It's clear as day through my headset.
Not funny. Diggers laugh. Like, no. What? It has like a hard sound at the end of it, not a soft sound. Let me guess, your English class didn't go over the hard sounds and soft sounds of letters, did they? Oh, Lord, I never got a chance to look at your schedule. You're doing D8s this week, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This weekend, next week.
Well, I know it's 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
This week I'm not going to be there.
All good.
Got something else I'm doing. So, but next week I might be able to make it. If I'm allowed to join. Guys, Thor's going to want to punch me in the face for that one.
Punch you.
I feel it through silence. I feel the punch going through silence. Wait, I don't know if you were in the call the one day. I was antagonizing a Ghost Chris with some stupid stuff I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
And so he got the Nerf gun at me. Pointed it, right?
Yeah.
He like fired a blank and he says, I don't know where it went.
I was there.
So he turned around. You were there? It's like, because you suck at aiming. The dead silence from when he looked up at the camera. Like, hey, buddy. How are you?
Yeah, I was there. I was.
Okay. You know, violence is the answer here. He just had a deadpan expression on him.
I don't blame him.
I don't either, but he looked like I just kicked his dog or something. That's the look he gave me. He was about to give me some John Wick treatment. He was probably about to make a weapon out of the airsoft Nerf bullet thing.
You don't even know what it's called. Airsoft bullet thing.
Airsoft Nerf bullet. He could have made a shiv out of a pillow with the look he gave me.
How the heck would that work?
I don't know. I just feel like he was going to do it.
I'm just gonna leave that where it lies.
A shiv made out of a pillow. That sounds about right. Sounds like something Sable would make as a weapon. Like, listen, I didn't have much to use. I had a box cutter, I had a shoe, and I had a pillow. What was I supposed to use out of the three of them?
The intelligent decision. That's what.
The intelligent decision was to run away, but they were blocking the door, so. And also, Sable, intelligent? You do realize those two don't go in the same sentence unless the word not is in between there. You do know that rule, right? I know the grammar rules, man. What did you learn in English class? I'm afraid that's what you learned in math class in high school. I just finally went over multiplication at this point. What your history class was, everybody died. Fancy learned what water was like. You're not finding any of these funny. Tells me they're really true. Uh-oh. Crap. Hold up. I saw a message. Digger trout? Hold on. There you go, Chris. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we don't have to go with the violent route. You know that, right? Violence is not the answer here. Lord?
Do it, Ghost
Can you
Chris.
hear me? Lord? I need my Lord and Savior right now for protection.
I'm on Ghost Chris's side for this. Thanks.
Wait, when I say this, don't that upset you? Wait, what'd I do? Because right now this is just an ignorant shooting. There's no reason for it. At least I defend myself by knowing what the accusations are. It's a very valid demand. What am I being accused of now? Shooting me for not being funny is not a good reason. Just saying. When someone's not funny, you throw a tomato. You don't shoot them. It's like a very harsh punishment.
And we'll just throw rocks at you.
I mean, that's still an extreme, but at least it's semi-justifiable. We're talking about shooting me for not being funny.
Well, it's a Nerf gun. It's not gonna hurt.
Have you met my fragileness?
You need to get tougher.
This has nothing to do with tolerance. It has to do with watching the bruises.
Get tougher skin then.
You make more money. Go make more money. Get a better PC. I did. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish like we were all in like the same place, like in real life. We would just have a Nerf battle.
I have a feeling you'd be teamed on because of your
Oh, without a doubt.
because of your mouth.
Oh, without a doubt. But here's the thing: we would all have like the same like getup on, so we wouldn't know who's who.
We just have to ask you to speak, and then we know.
Like we all just go in, we all start in like a separate spot, and you just point your gun, like say hello, like hello.
It'll be a 2v1 for the sable. Yeah, Ghost Chris is correct. It'll be a 2v1.
No, I said everyone. I didn't say the three of us. So
Okay,
if there was 5 of us there, it'd be a 4v1.
yeah, and it'll be justified.
It would be. I want you to know that'd be the one time Sable just runs. Yeah, I think that'd be a fun day. I don't like how like the yellow face on a regigigas is like crooked. I don't know if you ever see it or not.
Huh?
Like the yellow stripe for regigigas face, the bottom of it's like crooked. I don't like that.
Images
Unless my game is just bugging out.
about in the center of his face.
Yes, like near the bottom of it. Like it's either something's missing or it's crooked. Or maybe it's just my game.
You're talking between the blue section, that point where the yellow meet.
Yeah.
That's because the way he's standing. It's just because the way of Regigigas is standing.
No, it's crooked.
Yeah, it's the way Regigigas is standing.
No, it's just crooked. It's not straight.
I want
That's his face.
I want to punch you hard.
Let's go to New Jersey. Let's go.
I want to punch you till
No,
you're. I'll punch you so you are crooked.
he's coming to New Jersey.
Nah, air punch.
Well, that's not gonna hurt. Not gonna do any damage. So mean.
As I've stated many a time before, I'm not going to the shores of Jersey.
I want to take you to a shore. We've been over that a million times too.
Superman punch, exactly, a Superman punch.
No. So I mean, what's the Superman punch? He still punches you in the face with a real fist. So he would still have to be here in New Jersey to do it.
Sure. Flash punch.
I mean, he still has to make physical contact.
Yeah, but by the time the Flash punches you, he'll be gone already. You won't feel it until after he's gone.
No, you would feel it. You just wouldn't see him do it.
Yeah, we're definitely not getting
Oh.
this Surge Gigas today at all. We have almost 13 minutes left of stream.
Okay, that just saved me a DM. So I was about to ask, when were we ending?
Why would
I
you?
didn't want to like.
Why would you
I
ask
didn't
in
want to say it
DM?
out loud on stream. I don't like. It sounded like we're rushing to end stream. I don't like saying it.
Okay.
That's all. You're not still waiting for Ghost Chris to tell me what my accused crime is?
Do it.
I'm still waiting on this accused crime. All he did was show the weapon. Didn't give me any years behind it. It's like, well, what was that? I don't know what I say. And I'm still waiting to figure out what I said.
I don't know. What did you say? You said a lot, but what in
You
that?
think I'm trying to figure it out?
You said a
I
lot.
didn't say anything to warrant that. I said a lot that did not warrant that.
You said a
I didn't say
lot.
anything that
You got
warranted it.
no. You said a
Yeah,
lot.
but I
So
didn't say anything that. I know I said a lot, but I don't know. I didn't say anything to warrant that.
well, again, let me finish my sentence. You said a lot. Now you just gotta figure what in the middle of that lot is that you said.
I can tell you what it is. I didn't say anything to warrant it. Technically, I know what I did.
Everything. You did everything.
What? Great. I'm like this. Hold on. What is it? Because wait. No. I didn't say I did. Okay, hold on. I'll have for a backtrace because I think I understand what this is about now. Because when I told you the last time you pointed the Nerf gun at me, I said that you gave the expression as if I kicked your dog. I didn't say I was going to kick your dog. I said the look you gave me then looked like I already had. See, now you're misquoting me with your violence. That's a shame. I'm being targeted.
Sure.
Yes, let's see what it has to say about this now.
Everything, this, that, and third around.
You're not Ghost Chris. You don't speak for him. You heard the John Wick part. Yeah, 'cause I said it was almost like he was John Wick. He pulled out a gun because I said some stupid stuff that day. I was like, yeah, you gave me the same look as if I did something to his dog, like John Wick. Second.
Come on. Shiny. Be shiny so I can move on from this.
Sorry, I couldn't really hear you. What'd you say?
Talking to the stupid regigigas.
Ah, yeah, I saw like a black thing in the corner of my eye, and I was like, "What is that?" So I had to take the shirt off, and it was just a piece of lint. I thought it was like a fly or something on there. You're about to hear me spaz out because I hate insects.
I wouldn't know which one is shiny and what's not. The
Or what?
non-shiny one is yellow and white ghost crystal. The other one is like a grayish color.
Yeah, it's very noticeable.
Yeah, so this one right here is the regular.
Here's a good question for you, Lord. What's a shiny you would fix? It doesn't necessarily have to be a bad shiny. It just has to be a shiny you don't like.
Golduck.
How would you change it?
By actually making an actual change, not. Oh, look, the beak is a very ugly color.
So
I mean, come on.
this is what I would have done with it.
Even Psyduck has a better shiny.
Oh yeah, that's a little standard. What I was gonna say is I would make Golduck the same color as a Psyduck. So when they evolve, they just have their inverted colors
I would fix a
or
Sable
opposite
Eye as
colors.
well.
What?
I'd fix a Sable Eye as well. I like the gold and
Um,
green, but I think black and red would be cool. Like the body black, but the gem red.
okay, I can see that. If actually I made a profile picture like that. No, I'm not even kidding with you. I think I actually did.
Golduck, I wanted to get
Yes.
rid of, as he doesn't listen to the trainers.
Scroll, because I know I've transferred all that stuff over. So where is it? Because I think I actually did like a paint over it. I got a sable and I painted over it and I saved it. I'll just have to find it.
Yeah, I think Golduck is one of those forgettable Pokemon.
Oh, I can save it here. Okay, I definitely made one, so I gotta like. Okay, so let's the folder. Let's go to. I definitely made one.
I feel like Golduck is one of those Pokemon. If it didn't exist, nobody would miss it.
I feel that way about CK.
I know which Pokemon, if it didn't exist, then I wouldn't miss. One little ugly bear.
Sable.
One little ugly bear. But
What's wrong with Teddiursa?
not that bear. Different
What's
bear.
wrong with Ursaring?
Yeah, you can stop playing stupid. Just trying to be funny,
What's
Mr.
wrong with
Haha Man.
Beartick?
Like you could play dumb all you like, say what you for the funny and the ha-has, but you know it's Cupchew. If that thing didn't exist, I'd be happy.
What's wrong with Kung Fu? That Karate Panda is amazing.
Okay, I'm just gonna move on.
Oh, no, I have it.
Cause
Where is it?
I can't have because I can't have an intelligent conversation with this guy.
I mean, you can. I just don't want to have it with you. What's this one? No. Let's check. But listen, who would wants to have a intelligent conversation with me? Like, I built the brand around this goofy stupidityness, okay? And I've been building this brand even before stream.
We have a total of
Oh.
3 minutes of resets left for the 3-hour mark.
I just saw it. Not those, right? No, maybe I don't have it. But I definitely made one. You know what I think it is? I think I drew it. That's what it probably was. I definitely made, like, the red eyes and stuff. Alright. I think this will just be my last reset. And okay, that was my last one. Alright. Actually, I still need to open up my game because I'm going to be doing something else. So, gotta get like a picture or something in this game for a thumbnail idea.
I'm gonna do one more reset.
You do that. I'm just waiting for you to let me know when you end. There's...
And not shiny.
I'll get it shiny. I don't know what your problem is.
And shut up.
Alright. This will go to...
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and end here. And tomorrow I will not be streaming, but Thursday I will be streaming some Dynamax Adventures.
I will be streaming and I will be doing a shiny hunting and PLA.
Oh, very nice.
Hopefully Lumion finally finishes her playthrough of that game. That'd be great.
And then we can all do like a whole like shiny hunting thing together on it.
We could, because I think she would actually do better with shiny hunting in there. She just has to know like 3 buttons the whole time. It's not even like an exaggeration. It's all she needs. Dodge, throw, and fly. Once she has those down, okay. I want you to know, seeing this blue underneath like a post lamp is kind of funny because of how bright it is. It's not even white, it's like a golden color. I don't know if you have my stream up or not.
I do not.
You'll just know if you go to Postwick, or not Postwick, Wedgehurst, and you start to towards like that professor's house. Like you're gonna pass this man with the Wooloo, and it's a golden color.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream.
I shall do that too.
Alright, so like I said, tomorrow no stream. If I change my mind, you'll know. But Thursday is Dynamax Adventures. So see you then.